What's up, guys? We got another battle box. So, jump right in. Today's EDC out of the old pocket there. This is a Damned Design Basilisk in white G10. Very cool knife. Damned Design just came out with a bunch of different folders. Just really cool. Can't complain at all. Loved all the stuff they've come out with in the past. They also do a couple little like EDC type gadgets as well. But yeah, really neat stuff. Alright, so let's put this knife off to the side. Keep it for reference here. What do we have going on? Alright, so we're on mission 80. Let's read the mission. Yeehaw! We are out to, or excuse me, let me try that again. Yeehaw! We are out of September and knocking on the door of fall weather in October. So that means it's time for mission 80 of the leading outdoor survival and adventure subscription service. This month is packed with gear to get you outdoors, and of course to add to your preparations for the unexpected. So I'm going to stop yapping, urge you to flip the page, and let's get started on the breakdown of this here battle box from current 1776. So we're not going to spoil anything. We're just going to jump right in. So big old pack here of some kind. CUTLERYLOVER. We've seen this before. I'm going to probably just put that off to the side. I will reference that to see a picture of what that is all opened up, just because we're tight on the table here, so I'm not sure how good of a view you're going to get of it anyway. But if we have to investigate that further later, we certainly will. So let's move on. What's going on with this? Alright. The Civilized Stacking Container System, size medium from Stacks. Human Gear. Human Gear Stacks. Ooh, I know my wife is going to love this. So this is a generic storage container system. I've actually had something like this I used for ammo years and years ago. Probably like at least 10 years ago. It was, they had orange caps and clear things. And they're basically like different tubes of different lengths and center pieces. And you can basically make it as long or as short as you want. It looks like the same concept. Just a bunch of containers you could stack. Obviously giving you some ideas, snacks, pills, you know, craft stuff, whatever. Let's go ahead and just jump into this with completely ruining the box. Put that off to the side, some garbage. Alright. So, actually we'll leave that out of there. So this is an interesting concept. So the lids, all the lids, I don't know if that's snap on there or screw on. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so they lock in place. That makes sense. So you twist it, and it just comes undone, and they just kind of lock in place. I guess this little notch here goes with the sides as well. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so obviously you have a variety of sizes. Like I said, the little top here, you can throw a carabiner on it or something. And obviously each one has its own little lid. I wonder, can you put a smaller one lower? I don't see why not. But let's say I want to do this all out of order. Let's say I want a little one on the bottom. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. I still need a cap, though. I guess the colors don't really matter, do they? Put the cap on that. And let's say I also want, I want this one. Put that one on there. All right, that's snapped in place. But I want this lid. Let's say I don't want that container. Whoop. I do need a lid. Alright. So that goes on there. And that snaps in place. Alright, so yeah, so it's totally modular. You can mix around any way you want, big, small, whatever. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and stick this one in the middle. Put that cap back on. Yeah, it's very cool. I like that. My wife, seriously, she is going to absolutely love this. I'm not sure what she's going to use it for, but she loves containers. And she loves storage options. Alright, so moving on, we have some kind of carabiner. I think I've used this before. Looking at it upside down. Yeah, Hero Clip. I've definitely used these before. I have one on my backpack. These are super cool. I'm not sure if there's a different version of what I used. But, let's see, there's a picture of a bicycle here. Let's see. Hang your stuff freehands. Yeah, I've definitely used this before. It's just really cool. You can obviously rotate this around and everything, and this point here can sit on something. So I've had this on my backpack. I got a bulletproof backpack. And this was, God, maybe 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, something like that. And the first thing I did was I got one of these, and I think it was a similar box. I don't know if it was a very, very early BATTLBOX or something else, but I got one of these in a monthly club, and I put it on the top of my backpack, and I went to a fair. It was Old Forge, Pennsylvania, and it was for their winter festival. And I forget, I think they Cold Forge or something. I forget what they call it. But I used it all day long. Literally all day. I kept taking, because my backpack was heavy. First off, I had a bunch of stuff on my backpack, but I wasn't, really prepared, because I just got this one and has that, 3A soft armor in the back, which added even more weight. And it was really uncomfortable because I loaded it with a bunch of different stuff. And so I was literally I kept taking it off and hanging this on the fence. There's a chain link fence where we're waiting for like a trolley, and then going to look at stuff and buy things. I kept putting it on the wall. It really came in handy. It was a super, super cool thing, and since then it still resides on my go-to backpack. Now that particular backpack, and I forget which one it was offhand. If I remembered, I would have told you right now, but I really can't remember it. But one of the backpack straps started to break. So I'm actually looking into getting another one, but currently I'm using a different bag with the same 3A plate in there. Just kind of a cool option. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if that was a necessary story, but I'm just telling you these things really do work, and they are very fun. Put that, actually take it out so I don't forget about it. Make some room in here. Then we got Fire Dragon, Safer Solid Fire Starter, British Fire Starter. I don't know if I ever saw that specifically. So Fire Dragon, non-toxic, odorless, and 100% natural. 12 big blocks. So you guys know I love my fire starters. Probably try these very soon. I'm sure we have snow around the corner, even though I don't want it. It's inevitable, at least here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So that's why I love testing a lot of fire stuff out in the snow and ice. But yeah, I mean, you can read that there. Everyone obviously pitches their version of fire starting devices. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. So this is 12 big blocks. These are big blocks. Wow. All right, so I mean that should, I don't know the burn time on these, but that's physically a large block. I can't imagine that's going to go out very quickly. Yeah, super cool. So I'll definitely try these out. I mean, maybe I'll try it before snow hits. Fall has been kind of rainy, very cold, and very, very windy. And obviously, windy is a good time to test out fire starting stuff. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm always really stoked about stuff like this. It might be boring to other people, but that's where it's at. Fire starting. I'm just a little pyro, I guess, but I love making fires. So I love having different options on fire making. All right, so we got a big box here. Let's get the numbers out of there anyway. And we have a small box. Warpath Blades. Never heard of them. This is the Kitschy. The Kitschy from Warpath Blades. That sounds pretty cool. Love checking out new knife companies. Let's go ahead and cut this appropriately so I can save this box, at least for now. Pretty bad about saving boxes. Alright, let's open that. See what we got going on here. Oh, it's a fixed blade. I don't know why I thought that would be a folder, just because it was a smaller box. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Interesting clip design on there. It's nice. Obviously removable if you don't want that on there. You guys know this is going right in my neck. Gotta love the neck knives. This actually has some heft to it. Oh wow. This is actually really nice. I never even heard of this company before. Warpath Knives. Very interesting. I like these scales. They taper around. All right, so they're kind of conformed, so they thin out towards the edge here. It is a little hunk of steel too. You can see a little bit of jimping. 2 spots of jimping on the back there. You can throw your finger up there. Gives a little texture. I just switched back to the Azula for a neck knife, which is obviously, it's lighter than this. This is a little bit of a chunk. But it feels solid, but it gives that same type of vibe, that same style or purpose of knife. But this is really, really cool. I actually really like this. This is very impressive out of the box. I don't know any specs on that. I'm sure the paperwork will have that. So we will definitely keep this handy and take a look at that in just a moment here. Because I am curious on blade steel, what that usually costs. But we're going to move on to the last thing here. Dead fish. What is dead fish? No other indicators on the box what that could be. Let's use our brand new Warpath knife here. going to open that plastic, which may or may not have been necessary. Probably could rip it off with my fingers. Alright, what is this? Come on. Come on, box. Don't do me dirty here. Everyone's waiting. Oh, no way. Alright. Wow. Okay, so, first of all, I've seen this. I've seen this all over Instagram. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, little battery change there. I think I was just talking about, I think I just opened this. But yeah, this is all over Instagram. Not lately, but I want to say maybe a year ago or so, I saw this advertised everywhere, all the time. It's just super, super cool. It's basically a large cleaver. And I was always kind of interested. I kind of wanted to try it out. And now I have an opportunity to do so. So first of all, very nice sheath. This is actually really nice quality. I like this. It just looks nice. Yeah, it's a pretty decent looking sheath there in quality. But anyway, very interesting knife here, of course. You can see the design. Because we have such a wide blade here, all right, our hands and knuckles are nowhere near, you know, the table or working area where we happen to be chopping with this thing. Of course, this is very blade heavy. It's a heft, all right. So this should, in theory, as long as it's nice and sharp, which it definitely is. I'm gonna cut up our paperwork after we're done looking at it here. Just give you a little out of the box sharpness test. But yeah, I mean, it just naturally wants to fall. Like when you're holding like this, it just wants to come out of your hand. Extremely blade heavy. So when you're chopping through bone and stuff, I mean, obviously it's what a cleaver's for. Processing meat, maybe you're breaking down a chicken or turkey or something like that, and kind of poultry. Maybe you got a big old hunk of beef or something you just want to cut up. This is definitely going to do the job. Now I have an okay cleaver. This is definitely going to replace it as far as you know, testing and stuff like that. But yeah, that's super cool. I totally didn't recognize the name and all. Like I said, I've seen it before. I wouldn't have remembered if you asked me before opening this. You see a little logo on the handle, which is kind of cool. It's a little fish shape with a cross or an X for an eye. It's dead fish. I guess you could process large fish as well. You couldn't skin it or anything with this, but you could just chop it up if you just want, I don't know, you make it some chum or something. But that is a very, very cool ending to this month's battle box. So we gotta check out that paperwork. All right, see what's up. All right, so the very first thing here is the Hero Clip, medium size. All right, then we have our stacks, containers, Fire Dragon, solid fuel blocks, and let me go ahead and do this. All right, so if you guys want to read about each individual thing here, of course you can do so. All right, then our Warpath Blades. Now it looks like there's 4 colors available. All right, normally 50 bucks. And what is the steel? Oh, it's $10.95, high carbon. That's a big thumbs up for me. Love me some $10.95. So that's extra cool. I have to assume that they have a variety of colors for the battle box. I don't know if this doesn't look like an exclusive. It looks like the second one in the picture there. Or no, the third one, because it looks like red, blue, green, and some kind of yellowish gold color. The yellowish gold is actually really nice. But yeah, it looks like it might be random for the box. So if you guys get this battle box, please let me know in the comment section. Did you get a different color? The green is very cool though. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be that goldish yellow. All right, so I want to see this bag. So it is a CUTLERYLOVER Big Kahuna compression sack. So compression, looks like it's got some backpack straps on there. All right, you can read about it right here. Again, it just doesn't do it justice me opening up because it's so zoomed in here. I will probably try to get outside, like I said, in future boxes here, just so you guys get a better view of stuff. Then we have, of course, the Dead Fish Co. Cleaver, all right, which they're saying is $79.99 retail. And zipping through here, it's made of 1.4116 carbon stainless steel. We've seen that on some cold steel knives. The Krupp, I guess, K-R-U-P-P is what I believe it was referred to. So yeah, I mean, it should perform pretty decent. I mean, as far as cleavers go, I've used super cheap cleavers, and you know, you're talking brute force here. As long as it's somewhat sharp. And by the way, let's go ahead and do that test right now. Let's cut through our little booklet here. We don't need it anymore. yeah, I mean, sharp out of the box. As long as I keep my edge straight. And you got that fling, fling, so it always makes it sound sharper. but yeah, very, very cool box. Very happy with that. And actually super stoked about this too. This I just love learning about new knife companies and stuff. So very, very cool. 2 thumbs up from me. Let me know if you get this battle box, what you think of the rest of the gear. Again, stay tuned. I will most definitely try out that fire starter. Always looking to try different ones, you know, which ones last the longest. And of course, they're more economical if you're, you know, using them all the time. But I do like the fact that those are much bigger blocks. Let's go ahead and take a little peek at it again. There we go. So yeah, these are much larger blocks. It feels like a stiff jelly. That's the consistency there. All right, Fire Dragon, green and clean solid fuel, lightweight, waterproof, environmentally friendly fuel, quick and easy to light, and fast boil time. So yeah, I mean, I like to know what's in it, but it's probably proprietary. It's, you know, they told us what's in it, and someone else is just going to make it and offer it cheaper, right? But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.